Recording. Baru record. Tadi tak record.
Oh,
Tadi pause
Tadi pause.
Baru keluar.
Alright. So Runaway Sdn Bhd is a company incorporated in Malaysia engaged in the business of manufacturing footwear. So you have to look at the objective of the company. So what it's doing. So sometimes it's a services, sometimes it's the manufacturing, sometimes they're just sales only, right? But here we have cost of sales and then we have a gross profit, other income kat sini. Yeah, other income from gain on disposal of non-current asset, rental, dividend and interest, then minus expenses. So kalau this question, very short je statement of profit and loss because why? Everything is in the note of the accounts. Nampak ada note ni, ada note number 1, note number 2, number 3 kat sini. So means that you're going to look into the notes to the accounts in order to understand, okay, under rental ni, what is this rental about? Yeah, under expenses, marketing and distribution ni, apa yang under marketing and distribution? Alright. So the objective here is that you are given profit before tax, alright? So for income tax purpose, they're not simply that, okay, your profit before tax times by 24%. No, alright? You have to do adjustment, alright? From profit before tax, you have to adjust to come out with your chargeable income. So the format still the same, all right, means that you have to identify from profit before tax what will be the adjusted income from your business, and then what else? Mula adjusted income, then you punya statutory income, then you have your aggregate income, then you have your chargeable income. You still remember those things? Ingat tak? Kat mana tu? Lama nak cuti. Okay. So means that when you talk about apa sources of income? What are the sources of income?
Business.
Okay, business section 4A. You have business income, isn't it? 4B tak adalah because you're talking about company sekarang ni. 4B is employment income, individual. So you don't have any 4B, but you do have your 4C, DID. What is DID?
Dividend, interest,
Discount. 4D?
Enter, royalty,
and premium. 4E tak ada sebab 4E is for pension, is for individual. Annuity also received by individual and PAP periodical payment is also received by individual. So maybe you do have your section 4F. Alright. But under this question normally 4F ni tak ada lah. Yeah. So our concentrate is actually on this 4A, 4C and 4D. So for each source of income kat sini, you want to determine how much is the adjusted income. Right? What is adjusted income? Allow gross income minus
allowable expenses.
Allowable expense. Right? So once you have your gross income, means that gross income from business minus all allowable expenses from your business income. Kalau you're talking about your rental income, gross income from your rental minus all allowable expenses from your rental. So once you have this, then you have your adjusted income. So objective dia nak tentukan adjusted income from each source. So once you have everything, then only you akan ada aggregate income. Yeah. So adjusted income from each source, tambah-tambah, of course you have losses, loss brought forward. And then you have to take into account your capital allowances in arriving to the statutory income. Right, so because CA ada dekat 4A je. Right, capital allowance only under business income. Your 4C, 4D, there's no capital allowance. And then remember juga under 4A ni nanti you akan ada, instead of having adjusted income, you have adjusted loss. Okay, bila ada adjusted loss apa jadi? What happens to the adjusted loss?
Nil.
Okay, the adjusted income is nil. Then what happened to the loss?
Brought forward.
Minus. Brought forward. Minus.
Brought
forward.
Brought forward tu bawa pada belakang.
Not yet.
Carry forward.
Carry forward ke mana?
Depan. Next.
Next year.
Cepat nak carry forward, tak sabar-sabar nak carry forward ya.
Not yet. Minus aggregate.
You
income.
set off the losses ni against your aggregate income dulu. Betul? Against your aggregate income minus approved donation, then minus zakat, baru dapat chargeable income. So the losses, adjusted loss ni kalau tak fully utilized, alright, against your aggregate income, then only you carry forward to next year, then it becomes loss brought forward in the following year to be set off against your statutory income or aggregate statutory income. So before you go into this topic, you must be very clear about your format tu lah. Aisyah ada bagi format kat you kan? The estimate. Let's look at the format again. Oh, ni siapa buat ni? Macam bukan tulisan I je. Command Shift S. Let's see your... Kat mana tadi Google Chrome? Can you see that? Kecil benar.
Yes.
Okay. Banyaknya notification kat tepi ni. Tutup jap. You all nampak juga tak notification ni? Kat I je nampak. Okay. Okay. So, remember that, okay, starting from profit before loss. Tadi kan soalan tu kan ada profit before loss. So, you will start from profit before loss. So, katalah dia profit, then you buat profit before loss lah. But katalah dia start dengan loss. Mana loss before? Profit before loss.
Adjusted.
Apa yang cakap profit before tax? Profit before loss. Profit before tax. Katalah dalam method losses. Right? You punya gross income minus all expenses, you ada loss. So that loss tu dia akan jadi start dengan loss. Alright, loss so you have to put that in bracket lah. Yeah? Alright. So dia bukan nil ya, because this one is not tax. Dia still lagi daripada punya soki tu. So you akan profit, loss tu is still in the bracket. Okay? And then you have to do adjustment. Right? Because why? In your soki tadi, mana soki tadi? Mana you punya hilang dah balik. Okay. Let's see. Okay, kat sini. Right? So you are given profit before tax kat sini. But remember that the income in arriving to the profit of the company for the year 2019, alright, you see that you are the income from your business. Which one is your income from business? Your gross profit. So you know that that is income from your section 4A. Alright, but in arriving to your profit before tax, you also have other income kat sini. Nampak tak? Your other income sini is one is gain on your disposal of your non-current asset. Kalau you nak tengok gain on disposal of your non-current asset, you nak letak 4A ke, 4C ke, 4D? What is that income? 4A? Are you sure? Gain on disposal of non-current asset. Dia macam ni lah. Disposal of non-current asset, contohnya you dispose of your fixed asset lah. Nama pun non-current asset lah kan. Disposal of your motor vehicle. Gain from the disposal tu namanya gain on disposal of your asset lah. Kan? Is that taxable? You nak tahu taxable ke tak, you tengok benda tu fall kat mana? A, C or D? Kalau it falls under A, C and D, then it's taxable income. But kalau you cannot put that anywhere, then it means that that is non-taxable income. You get that?
No.
So it means that in this case, gain on disposal of non-current asset is a non-taxable income.
Taxable.
Because it doesn't fall into any of this. Yeah? So bila dia non-taxable means that you don't have to pay tax on the income. The non-taxable income means that you don't have to pay tax on that income. So it means that you want to take it out from your profit before tax. Right? Because you, okay, objective is you want to compute how much is the income subject to tax. And the income that is subject to tax only comes from 4A, 4C and 4D. Any other income is non-taxable, then you want to take it out. Yeah? So for example, rental income, alright, is such income which is maybe, alright, but you have to look into the notes lah. Maybe is section 4D. Maybe the rental income is section 4A. Ya kan, rental income kan you can be assessed on under section 4D or 4A. How can you assess your rental income under section 4A?
If in a cycle.
Rental untuk business.
How? How can you assess that as a business income? What are the
revenue.
criteria that will enable you to assess your rental income under section 4A rather than section 4D?
Selalu dapat
Ada
sebagai
jelas.
business income.
Saya punya bil.
Kalau soalan tu salah. It's wrong. How can you make your rental income 4D to be 4A? You must provide comprehensive maintenance, something like that lah. Apa nama dia? Comprehensive and extensive services maintenance, something like that. Pernah dengar tak?
Ya.
Macam pernah lah.
Ada
Rental income, nanti saya tengok balik. Royalty, rental income. Okay. Section 4D. 4A. Rental income assessed as business source is one source. Tak ada cakap pula. Okay. It says that rental income will be assessed as section 4A. I tengok dekat sini ya. Rental income. Dia kata assessed as section 4A provided that maintenance services or support services are comprehensively and actively provided in relation to the real property. Yeah. The maintenance support service must be provided by the owner or through engagement of others. It cannot be passively derived from ownership, such as those facilities and amenities provided to condominium owners. So it means that if you have a property, under rented property, all right, it's supposedly is under section 4D. So if you assign under 4D, the bad thing about 4D is that you cannot claim any capital allowance. And if it's a loss, that is a permanent loss. That's why we try to put it under section 4A. In order for rental income to be assigned under section 4A, you have to provide comprehensive maintenance, yeah, and comprehensive and active maintenance and support services. Alright. So bila dia di 4A, then now you boleh claim CA, and kalau loss pun the loss is adjusted loss, you boleh set off against your aggregate income. So that's why you want to provide maintenance and support services. Tapi katalah you ada rented property in a condominium, right? In a condominium, the support service is already provided by the condominium services, management. Because of that, right, you tak buat apa-apa pun, right? Dia memang dah provide all these services. So that's why if you have a unit in a condominium, you rent it out, it will always be under section 4D. Ya, dia takkan ada section 4A. Tapi kalau rented property ada landed properties ke apa, that it could be under section 4A provided comprehensive and active maintenance and support services. Is that clear? Alright. So, number one is that gain on disposal. So, maknanya sekarang ni objektif kita nak only income which is subject to tax. So, katalah gain on disposal here. Right? So, of course, you're going to look into the notes to the accounts. It says that note number 2, for example, gain on disposal of non-current asset, they dispose several delivery vans, realizing gain of 52,000 on the disposal. The van were acquired on 22nd August 2017 for 167,000. So in general, we say that in arriving to your chargeable income, this gain is not taxable. So bila not taxable, you want to take it out from this profit before tax because out of this 2,569, 52,000 is not taxable. Do you get that? The logic of that? So bila you want to take it out, you kena decide lah how can you take out 52,000 from 2,569. Any idea? Huh?
Tidak.
You take it out minus lah.
Minus.
Why you minus? Because kat atas ni dia dah added in arriving to the PBT, you have added gain on disposal of 52,000. And this amount is not taxable, right? So it's not taxable, then you take it out, so you minus 52 lah. So that will be your adjustment, okay? So you take it out, those non-taxable income. Okay, and remember that dia punya formula is that you always come up with the new share. I nak tunjuk apa okay. Okay, that's why kat sini you tengok adjustment dia is less non-business income. Non-taxable income, which refers to your gain tadi lah, gain on disposal. Another example of this non-taxable income bila you ada gain on disposal of your investment. Ya, investment maknanya you ada beli shares in a company. From the shares you akan dapat dividend. So dividend is a taxable income under section 4C. But the disposal of the dividend, the disposal of the investment, the shares tu, kalau after some time you dah ada acquire the shares and then you dah derive all the dividend and sometimes you say, okay lah, I want to buy another shares. So I'm going to dispose of these shares from company ABC. Yeah. So when you dispose of that share, then you want to see whether is that a gain or loss on the disposal of the shares. All right. So if there is a gain, so you compare lah masa you first purchase, how much is the selling price or the market value at the time, and now when you want to sell, how much is the market value. So you're going to compare the acquisition price and your disposal price, then you see whether there's a gain or loss. All right. So this gain or loss is not ABCD. All right, it's a non-taxable income. Okay. Before that, all right, bila you cakap tadi gain or loss on the disposal of fixed asset, you also have to differentiate between a company that dispose of their motor vehicle. In this case, their motor vehicle is your fixed asset. But you also have a company that the business is actually buying and selling of motor vehicle. So the buying and selling of the motor vehicle, you're talking about company Proton Saga ke whatever lah, right? Even a second hand motor vehicle ke, right? So the buying and selling of motor vehicle is a business income, right? Because why? The motor vehicle is their stock and the business is actually by buying and selling of the stock. In the case of your fixed asset, then that is not your stock. Therefore, the disposal will attract gain or loss, which is not taxable to income tax. All right. Okay, now we look at again at the question where we talk about mana tadi? Okay, rental. Okay, then you have rental, dividend, and interest. You see that nak running out of time dah ni. Tu lah masalah student kata kita pun dah pukul apa? Rasa macam dah lama cakap 10.57 baru. Okay, tak apa. Okay, you know that this rental, dividend, and interest are taxable income. So rental, it could be under section 4D, dividend interest is under section 4C. But you will have to look into the notes, all right, see whether is it really taxable income or not. So that's why kita akan pergi to the notes. Now, for example, here note number 3, it said that income of 340,000 received from rental of a factory building in Malaysia. RSB provide comprehensive and active maintenance and support service. So what do you understand from this note number 3?
Business.
Rental is a business income. All right, means rather than the 4D, the rental income is section 4A. Alright, tapi can you have, so maknanya sekarang ni company ni ada dua business income. One is from the sales of their punya sales of their punya products. The other one is from rental of factory. But both are section 4A. So there are dua source of income, 4A. One from business 1, another one from business 2. So you akan ada dua lah. So you have to compute two separate sources of income, but both from section 4A. So nanti you akan ada SI, statutory income from your business 1. You will have to compute statutory income from your business 2, which is from your rental of your building. So S1, statutory income you combine, you akan dapat aggregate statutory income. Yeah. Am I too fast?
No, okay je.
No.
I memang komen banyak. I laju. Okay. So kalau rasa laju, you cakap, madam, slow down. Okay. So rental now
Apa
sekarang
boleh
ni.
tengok balik.
So sekarang ni, what you would do is that you still have to take it out here, right? Because dia memang 4A, tapi you're going to set that as a section 4A business 2. So you still have to take it out, then later you masukkan. Sebab sekarang ni you nak tentukan, because you ada business kan? Ada dua businesses, so you business 1 and business 2. So you want to compute, okay, business 1 je dulu, and then later you letak business 2. So first you take it out, so you're going to take out 340. So minus 340 dululah. Yeah, because this one is a business 2. Take it out from your business 1, and then later you add on dekat business 2. What about dividend? Note number 4, a dividend of 76. So dia ada see? Dividend kat atas ni ada satu figure je tau. 274,000.
It's 11 o'clock.
But this 274,000 is made up of A, dividend received from an investment in a local company, alright, from which tax 24% has been deducted. So remember that when I talk about dividend, right? So kalau dividend, what do you do? Okay. Dividend, you are the dividend. Whenever you have dividend under section 4C, your answer must either final or exempt. You see that? Final or exempted. Final means that tax has been deducted at source 24%. So for example, question dividend A ni, jawapan dia mesti final. Why? Because tax has been deducted at source. B, an exempt dividend. Apa maksud exempt dividend? From HT Padu Berhad. Exempt dividend means that shareholders don't have to pay tax on the dividend. Katalah macam dividend to 100, kalau dalam imputation system, you tolak 24%, so what you get is only 76. Because why? It's tax 24% at the source. Kalau exempt dividend, mana kalau dividend is 100, tax is 0%. Bila tax 0% means that you don't have to pay any tax on that. So that's why namanya exempt dividend. So you will get 100 gross amount. Because why? Tax is not deducted because the dividend is an exempt dividend. Bila ada exempt dividend macam ni, I want you to write your answer, the dividend under section 4C as exempt dividend rather than final. Right? So dia beza final dengan exempt. Another one is that exempt is bila you are the foreign source income. Yeah, that foreign source means that you have investment in other company overseas. Right, so the dividend brought to Malaysia, the income brought to Malaysia is exempted from YA 2004 onwards. So whenever you have foreign source income, you're going to put that as exempt as well. All right, so these are the three types of dividend that that have different meanings. Yeah, it has different meanings. This one maknanya tax at source. This one tax is exempted. This one exempted because it's a foreign source. So you have to make sure that you understand, all right, whenever you say dividend, it's like that. Okay. And remember that this one is section 4C. So dalam PBT sekarang ni, you don't want to compute your section 4C income. So you want to deduct first, take it out the dividend, later dekat bawah baru letak section 4C. Remember? 4A, 4C, 4D, aggregate income. Alright? So take it out, the whole amount 274, take it out first from your business income. Alright? Take it out 274, then only dekat section 4C, you letak final, exempt. Yang bertiga tu apa Dividend received from Chiang Rai, Thailand. So that one is a foreign. So you punya answer dekat section 4C is this one, final, exempt. Ya, tapi dekat atas you have to take it out, minus 274 ni. Ya, take it out first from your computation. And then you have number 5. Number 5 is your interest, right? Interest received from housing loan given to employee and then interest charge on trade debtors. So when talk about interest, you ada dua section, whether interest tu memang related to business, alright? So for example here, alright, you give the interest because interest charge on trade debtors for overdue debt. So that is related to your business. So you don't have to do adjustment on that 27,000 because why? It should be assessed under section 4 B1 because the interest charge need interest income need because of your trade debtors from business 1. So we are going to assess that income under business income. Yeah, you don't have to do adjustment. But the 12,000 is from the housing loan given to an employee. I would say that is under section 4C. Right, bila section 4C maknanya kat interest kat atas ni ada berapa interest? 39. Are you going to take out everything? Berapa you nak take out?
Take everything out first.
Take everything out? Other than that?
Tolak je.
Tolak je. Semua? Salah. You akan tolak 12,000 only. Why? Because this one 27,000 kan cakap business income.
Yep.
Because it's related to your trade debtors. So it's related to your business. So dia jadi satu source. The one yang 4C is only your 12,000 kat sini. So you only take out 12,000, you leave the balance 27,000 tu you leave in the account. Sebab why? It's related to your business one. Yeah. So adjustment instead of you minus 39, you only minus 12,000. Is it 12,000? 12,000. And then later you put that as an interest income from section 4C. Okay. All right. So that is on your income. All right. If you go back to your less than a minute, kita ada new share. All right. I want you to look back into this. All right. So dia kata kat sini, from starting profit before tax, you akan less non-allowable expense income and then non-business income. All right. Non-business income maknanya refer to section 4C and 4D lah. It's taxable. Yang kat atas ni non-taxable, but this one is a taxable income. All right. And then later we will go into to look into your expenses. Yeah. So first understand the first part ni kita dah cover on the income lah. How are we going to do adjustment on your income? One is whether income is taxable, the other one is a non-business income. All right. So with that, I think I stop here. All right. I give you a 15 minutes break lah. I will come back 11. 15 minit break dah habis kelas lah. Tak cik. No break. Okay.
Kita habis terus lah.
Nak habis terus ya? Okay, it's okay if you want it. I will just start a new session. If you have any question, all right, we can always, because kita nak clearkan bahagian income dulu. Expenses sangat panjang. And a lot.